They're not trying to be funky or mind game over mind game. They just want to do the game.
If you see that single target lockdown on the LC and
he has moved over as well, so Gyrocopter's the first one to be started up on. They have enough control to just force NiP away from Dream, but maybe with the overwhelming odds. Movement speed of Universe, he's thinking about coming back in again, but the pickup over on the Razor. He's level 10. How much have you got with this Instigate? He's got to drop the hammer right now, able to do so. FNG and GBK, however, both go down. NiP, they just stand their ground. Gunner has the double kill, and he's looking for the triple. When the duel comes out, the plasma field will connect, and Gunner has a triple kill. The tree lines to press the attack. Not enough regeneration in time. Rubick is the one who will claim the rebuttal at least. OD has a level 2 Eclipse, but there's no int built up. So here we go. Timing breaks off. Tombstone, will they focus that one down to begin with? They're trying to get rid of it at the moment. Chronosphere in the back lines. OD speed control. Chrono stolen out by Vampire. Who's he want to put it on? He puts it on the Razor, who's inside the BKB. He has nothing else he can really do here. Undying is slowly being chipped away by the Lina and will be the first one to die in this battle. But of course the int had built up. So Sandy's Eclipse kills off Gunner. This is a well worth trade here for Gambit.
Wisely retreats back into the base as NiP look to swing around now. Void, of course, has TP.
Very wise decision from FNG to go the other way. Abaddon, however, they jump in. They need that initiation. Of course, OD the Chrono! Rubick still has it! He locks all three of NiP in position! They had the OD, and then they have nothing. They have Undying. But it seems like FNG is still very willing to give his life time and time again. XS Vampire just gets the TP away to safety. A support instead of a...
Strong enough to live through the Chrono. You've got Aegis. Abaddon has that Vlad's Medallion. What's your move? What?
Your move is to send Void to the top lane to farm. Finish up a Daedalus, and now GPK starts his own battle. He steals so much of that install, and 2 orbs and the hammer will do the work. But back in the mid lane where Gyrocopter gets initiated on, he'll then turn his attention over towards Gunner with a call down from Dream. He wants to find, he has lost 70 of his damage, and the duel from Universe will hold Dream in position. They don't have enough ways to keep him alive. But then again, Aegis Immortal, who needs it anyway? With Laguna Blade stolen, they have some good damage. Another fresh Tombstone being planted as Dream's BKB retreat wants to keep going. Skidder, Chronosphere is out. Now he time dilates. Vampire didn't steal anything. He's still holding that Laguna, waiting for his target, but the Gyrocopter will die a second time over. Razor can't be picked off. In fact, his Legion Commander jumping towards Vampire over on the tree lines. Now he's able to pick him off. It took a while with the force off. He'll dodge the Life Strike Array. Even GPK tipping him at the end of this fight. Oh, that is so weirdly scrappy from Gambit.
But he stopped to farm. Look at where he is. He found the kill on Void, and now he's just farming. Go cut the next wave. He needs to be here. Gyro is going to respawn. GBK is still not looking to move towards it. If he is just closer, he's going to get here in time to be able to OD save this Gyro. Obviously not through the BKB, but like he'd be able to kill stuff. He's here with the Hex, perhaps. You're going to be at least able to get counter kills. He just got distracted, a little discombobulated. Now he's dueled.
Yep, welcome back to live. OD being pushed away. He'll have scary movie.
No, don't split up. Always stay together.
That's true. Stay in a well-lit area.
That too.
Don't open a door to check what the noise was. Stay clear of bathrooms. Oh boy, there's your jump forward. Rubick, goodbye. Roshan is up. He'll buy back quickly.
Gotta get out of
Razor. Well, yeah, he's glimmer caped up. They don't have detections. That's why Gunner can just keep the run going. And Josh Lowe feeling like he's going a very long way forward. Press the attack, breaks Gunner free. Now the Tombstone is down. And with the attack, GPK needs to attack a little bit more. They need more detection. Once again, there's glimmer cape going to work. Sinister Case holding Abaddon in position. And NiP continue to disengage away from the Tombstone of Gambit.
Bounty.
Important coming into Roshan.
I guess not.
He's got to think about it. NiP under the cover of smoke, coming for their warding mission. Sentry's already down. Abaddon will be the man to run forward with a Quelling Blade, gets rid of it nice and quickly with a pickup over on Universe. Through around the tree line, Gunner's already burned that BKB. Remember, it's a low duration one, and maybe they can actually start turning onto him in just a second. FNG keeping the Soul Rip into the Abaddon. He still hasn't had that borrowed time trigger, and now Dream with a new Tombstone going to work. Skidder looking for the Chronosphere. Got the Gyrocopter. They'll bring him down as well. Chronosphere solo by Vampire, but what can he really do? They're all too close together, so he has to get the Legion Commander, buying time for OD to get that defensive imprisonment, getting Gyrocopter back to the front lines and giving some time to escape. No, it won't happen. OD will go down. Made his buyback as well, and Dream really feeling like the damage is wanting, but he'll have enough to get through Gunner to move to Skidder, who time walks away to safety.
double buyback on both cores though from Gamma. That's a huge expenditure. And a Void with the Daedalus playing against 0 sources of evasion. So in retrospect, hell yeah, it's a great item, especially when you consider that those time-locked bonus attacks can also crit.
Abaddon, he's going to run straight in. He's getting Sinister Gaze in by PPD. Here comes your cooldown. Razor the one, being chronoed up by Vampire. So Gyrocopter trying to do the damage with the Yule Scepter from Biver. It was there to stop him from getting off this BKB as well. He has to BKB as well as attacking, doing both with the flanking and damage. It's a really good spill damage, but where is the real effectiveness when the Chronosphere from Skidder holds him as well as the Gyrocopter? He'll never get the secondary ulti off, but there will be defensive imprisonment trying to save the Gyrocopter dream. Away! He's going to get out. The agency model will break, and with the hammer dropping, Skidder got exploded as well. They still want to focus him down, and they're able to do so with a quick hex, dodge a couple of the orbs. Gunner needs some extra distance. PPD is trying to help him out with that one. He's saying, please kill me, and then get killed by my Lich ultimate. Undying, just stay right next to that dragon.
Gunner?
Yeah, Vampire also get away from that, but
So
in the trees. TP out.
Then his buyback, and he will be closing in on enough gold momentarily.
Goodbye, one Observer Ward. Abaddon is the frontline scout underneath the shrine that's still up and still has his charge available. Duel. They found the OD with Laguna Blade. Is there a save? There is. There's so much life coming in. Skinner, a 3-man Chronosphere. Dream needs to do something here. In fact, I think I'll do nothing. OD. He will go down. Buybacks available. He's got no shrine to TP out to. FNG and Shashlo. Now Dream turns on the DPS, killing up the face of Void, finding underneath the tombstone. Biver, he yields himself up to try and dodge some of that damage, but they still kill him thanks to the vision from the Undying minions. Razor, he gets the cheese off in time. The damage from the OD won't be enough, and back under the shrine. They're ready to fight for Gyrocopter, wrapping around behind, kills up Lich. Now they turn their attention over towards Gunner, but the sun's from Biver. Good, but maybe not good enough. The damage, Dream still holds his ground, and Gunner's so low on life, he's gonna go down to Universe. He's trying to man mode everyone with his BKB up. Here we go again, but again the Faceless Void hexed up so quickly. Gunner will buy back, and so will the Legion Commander. Everybody commit the bank accounts of NiP. The Swedish bank is broke. Razor still trying to set his own ground with the stuns arriving from the Lina. They may have enough time. Gyrocopter, he was stealing so much life and still is able to. They are unkillable. Gambit hold the line. Buyback on the Gyrocopter while OD hunts another kill. Finally removing the Lina, and NiP, they are bought back so much. They are in recession. They are dead for almost 2 full minutes.
The market is crappy. NiP are like asking for this incredibly long fight. There's no chrono. There's no BKBs. It's Gyro OD. These are the
game.
Heroes love sustained damage. What?
Why are they taking
What are we
racks?
doing?
Why are they taking racks? You could just take the
go
tier
for
4
it. You
towers
know
and
they have
end
no
it.
buybacks.
Why is it Rubick? It's like, okay, I'll TP back to base. I'm going to BT forward. GPK wants kills. He's looking for Skidder. Okay, maybe we look at the tier 4 towers now. GG, it's called by NiP. They realize their position, and they're hoping.
God, that's such a great way to close out a game. You're just fighting, and you realize all of a sudden, like, wait, we're winning. Oh, we're really winning. They keep coming back. They're teleporting in. They're all dead. Hell yeah. And
I love the
way
way
to
you
close
put
it out.
it. Hey, are we winning?
We'll see what happens though.
Interesting. Is that a 10th pick winning pick though, Kevin?
Yep. FNG will be the sacrificial lamb. 4 of the kills of NiP. 3 of them have been on FNG. And Gyrocopter quickly to bottom lane. TP's out, doesn't want anything to do with it. And I see an Invis Shadow Fiend ready to come up. Raise 1, raise 2, and the long one too far away, but Vampire jumps in, has to leap once again to go underneath the tower, but with a Kuna Blade, he actually gets the kill. Even Stampede was there to help him out.
Turns it. Again, NiP playing around that timing.
They can see the obs. Yule Scepter from Gunner, he knows. Oh, some Universe jumps in, but Dream is there, but the Light Strike Array catching out on 2, even without the Ether Lens, but with the X-Mark Torrent combination, the arrow, he actually went from one side, the arrow, to the other. Lasso will pull back in the Gyrocopter. The Torrent's still going to be absolutely perfect. Skidder's in the middle of this fight. Another great hoof stop from Universe, just keeping Gambit under control, so NiP can back up away from the Requiem and get into relative safety as they mop up the tombstone. I want to see
that a team fight edge this time. just more ability to slay. Double blinks.
Undying, able to get his ulti off. He's trying to get the tombstone over on the hillside, so they can't really fight it, and now will come down while Skidder being caught underneath the ship. The Stampede is out, got stunned up. False promise from PPD, breaking Skidder free. PPD will lose his life for this, however, and the heal into Skidder, it doesn't look like it should really be enough. It's barely enough for him to survive. Gonna creating space, but X marks the spot, drags Skidder straight back into this fight. They've got the ability to hunt, but do they have a 5v5, especially considering SF wasn't there?
Yes, they do.
We saw this maneuver before. They put a ward up on the hillside and try to take some fights, but now they're like, wait, guys, something's not right. Batrider, get over there. Firefly up, get us some extra information. Blink Dagger is available. Roshan already down at 4k HP. Batrider gets the information. FNG. Tombstone's already been dropped in. Universe, great hope stop. Focusing onto the Mirana. She leaps once and twice and is away. Batrider is the first one to die as raises BKB. It's a long duration, so he can survive for a while, but it's the same thing for Gambit. Buyback comes in for the Batrider. Without his Firefly, though, he can't really get quickly into this fight. They're trying to create space. Lina, X-Mark, should we pull back in again too? Roshan is still not dead yet, and with the hope stomp, they try and create space. Leap up from Vampire. He's barely like 4-star. Get back down again. NiP, it feels like they've just been chasing Cat, but they don't get anything. In fact, now it's Gambit, who are on top of Oracos to false promise himself near the tier 1 tower. I think Dream still has ideas of his own to go over towards the shrine and battle, but it's done. In fact, Vampire will finally get killed off as he didn't get down the hill in time.
Oh man, that's not a fight you can take, Toby. The tombstone is down. This is the problem playing Batrider with no hero that can acquire vision. You need the Razor to get in there first so that you're able to blink in from the side, pick somebody off, but
also on the Kunkka, so more safe. There's your Yule Scepter, FNG getting tapped up. Vampire can just 4-star from quickly. Stampede down 2. FNG quickly plants down the tombstone because Gyrocopter, he's ready to fight, chasing down Gunner. Gunner has to BKB. He's trying to find the physical damage, but he can't see him. The Moonlight Shadow allowing Gambit the cover they require. Flat Cat enough cooldown in 2 seconds time, and then the damage to Gyrocopter with big Bibba looking for his own something. You know it's to do it with the ship. It's going to negate so much of this early damage that NiP want to have. Bibba will finally get raised down as well underneath this shrine. The SF can't do enough damage. The arrow flies forward. It won't connect over on Skidder. Instead now it's the Torrent connecting on Skidder himself. Hopstop Universe is trying to do some heavy lifting as his Centaur, creating space for both Skidder and Gunner to give Skidder a triple kill and to put Gambit on the retreat. Shashlo is on the run, but the Light Strike Array, it will be able to connect. He doesn't have a lot of mana to keep going with this. The Yule Scepter up. That was actually from Skidder to buy in some time, and now Shashlo, TP cancel. Gambit will lose heavy in this fight.
Just a bit too aggressive there. The BKB, you can see Gyro going so deep here. If he gets
Gunner will come in. Look at Roshan. Sentry ward being planted. They have to get rid of that dire obs, however. As sees everybody coming in. Arrow flies forward. Skidder. Man, that almost looks like he knew. Dodging it out. X marks the spot. Hey, Bibba, get over here. He's going to get crushed by the boat. Is there enough protection with the promise and maybe with a pushback? In a cooldown and flat cannon damage. Another jumper from the SF. Winding up the ultimate, but the BKB was already protected. But had the physical damage. Gunner back underneath that shrine. I can't believe this thing is still here. It's because they haven't taken the tier 3 towers. The false promise PPD will die. He has buyback available and back to Roshan. 4.3 KHP.
Yeah. Best defense in this game for Gambit's a good offense. You've got to get on top of Gunner. Don't let him sit in the back and chunk you with that Daedalus damage. They do a great job forcing the Roshan engagement. Now they're going to try and get the hell out.
Yeah, that's
Gunner should be in. Whoa, he has no BKB. You got to be careful.
Wow. Down to 50% Universe. There he is with a double hold stomp, creating a little bit more space. Lasso from Batrider. He's caught Mirana in the back lines, but Dream starting with a flat cannon damage, splitting all across NiP, and Universe putting himself to the test. He's fat, but Mega one is Dream if he can just die. The soul keeps Dream alive, and the Gunner, it hatches Gunner in the tree lines. Skidder as well, caught by the torrent. The feet are getting wet. Gunner having a little bit more time, bolt by PPD, getting that false promise off. Again, has to sacrifice himself for the greater good. The false promise will wear off. Gunner is still barely alive. The same cannot be said from Skidder. Set up and towards the air. The Yulson protects him, and then four-staffed up, just staying with him under the tier 3 towers. They continue the dive, and GPK, he's even going to BKB for this one. The Universe is done. Will not stop the SF from beating into that Centaur. Dream begins his own TP. Underneath the tower, barely surviving. Man, Calculo, big balls. Either way, Shashlo up in the air. He'll hit the deck into Gunner's stun, and he'll lose the life of the Kunkka.
somebody. The runes! I can hear Bulldog in my ear right now. All 4 still on the map. Check out this.
There's a hop stomp over here. They at least get the observer wall down. Lincoln Spear protects FNG. Instantly the tombstone taken care of, and a quick stampede away. And still Dream wants to try and take this fight, but has he got the life? He's still got the Titanic turning attention over towards Gunner. BKB duration. It'll last long enough to get away to safety, but Skidder still in the middle, just walking through. I don't know. He's in the wrong part of town. GPK's getting the Requiem up, and it's only Centaur who's close by, trying to create more space. Tom will catch him out. False promise. More time for Universe. Mirana's still not up. Oracle low on life. The Ghost at the bottom, a little bit more time. Now it's back over to Universe, but Skidder, the re-engage, the Lina, the cannon from range, doing the work. Gunner so low on life, being chased down by the zombie. The E-Blade pops, so at least he can't attack. X-Mux spot, pulls Skidder back once again. PPD's giving all the life he possibly can, being totally ignored by Gambit, so Laguna can finally connect onto Dream, killing him off, and now the chase happens towards Kunkka. Everybody go invis. The Central's planted. He's right on the edge of detection. Will hit the deck, turns for one attack. Vampire's there. The buyback's coming thick and fast for Gambit. X-Mark, Torrent, arrow flies through. Hits absolutely nada as Razor still protected. PPD ensuring no magical damage is able to connect as Roche has spawned up. And the question will be, fight or Roche?
You can try and contest this Roche if you're NiP. You don't have the buyback on Gunner. He's going to come back in, reset, full mana and HP. This could be the fight for the game, as we once again can expect a real barn burner here. Both squads need this Aegis. Refresher Orb on the Roche. This is number 3.
Here we go. Stampede time is already off cooldown.
It's getting low.
Roshan, very, very low. 2.3k. Watch the timing for it. Here, Kaship, Yatarn, the BKBs will protect him. Roshan snatched by FNG. He gets the Aegis to the Immortal as down comes the Razor. Bit by bit with Laguna. FNG will join him, but that just means that more tombstones than I deal with. Razor will buy back, TPing out towards the shrine. Gunner protected enough by the false promise. The damage from GPK is not going to be enough. Another hop stomp. Universe, create as much space as possible. Skidder, look at me. I've got a disco ball as he moves over a little bit further. It's GPK blinking forward. Search EPD. Glimmer Cape. One raise. Incorrect. Second raise. He's holding it. There's the observer ward to give the vision. 3 heroes from NiP. Down without buybacks. And maybe this is finally enough for Gambit to come high ground and take their first tier 3 tower of this game.
It's gotta be Toby. What a play. I mean, Uni's doing his best. His core heroes, they're doing their best. They're wandering into no man's land, taking so damage. They have to BKB defensively like 400 HP. FNG, the hero, picks up the Aegis.
Get a cut all the core's noses. I'm just waiting for GPK to jump in and go for it.
It's just Dave. It's the exact same game. NiP, I love the aggression, but they make one mistake in the top jungle. All of a sudden, the game's going 50 minutes. You don't have the late game. You allow the enemy cores to get 6 slotted and level 25. Uni, he is averaging like 2.7 heroes stunned per attempt, but now dead 60, no buyback. Not much to do but watch his base go down.
These stats may be created by Kyle's brain. Full megas is what Gambit's going for. They want to ensure it by winning this game. They lock in that top bracket position, a winner's bracket berth. The second chance, you could say. But they need to finish the job. Tier 4 towers. There goes your pop is refresher shot destroyed. Destroy Biver. He'll bite back into the game. He needs the Blink Dagger Lasso 4-star into the fountain. That's the way this works. Buyback's up from the Lina, and here it is, the last hurrah. How much have you got? Skidder, he gets a little bit of attention as his BKB available. My God! Oh, Gunner! Man, he thought he was a hero. That's really the game. Universe again, just improving that stun counter. Skidder, he's tanking as much as he possibly can. With the help of the Satanic Heal, pretty good, but that is GG. Called out now, Gambit will 2-0 NiP in their run in second position behind the 1-game defeated TNC.